Alrighty. Alright, man. It's pretty cold here. So let's just start warming up. Jumping. You can change your jumping stance. Go from side to side. Almost like you're about to fight somebody. Switch sides. Just trying to loosen up your body. Move. Shake it out. If you're thinking about a fighting stance, thinking about keeping your hands up, being light on your feet, maybe start throwing some punches, some jabs as you're warming up, switching sides, jabbing on the other side, keeping your hands up. All right. We have the beautiful mountains behind us. So much power. Keep the hopping. Staying light on your feet. Back and forth. Up and down. Do your feet in and out, in and out, trying to get your heart rate up. Now go back and forth, switching feet, opposition. Jumping again. Alrighty, let's do some high knees. So, bringing those knees as high as we can. Think about nipple height. Bring those feet up. Boom. Woo. Bouncing again. Make sure you're nice and warm. Start getting more loose with your movement, moving around. Fancy footwork. Oh. I'm starting to sweat a little bit. Maybe you are too. Let's do some jumping jacks. Get that heat going. Good cardio. Loosening those shoulders. Getting it. Move around a little bit as you move. Nice. Foot on the ground. We have our heart rate going. Start with your feet, ankles on the ground, and rocking your hips side to side, releasing your lower back. Oh, feels good. move up a little bit, having our knees a little bit higher. Don't think about controlling your legs too much, allowing them to drop from side to side. Whew. Alrighty, let's straighten that one leg and bring our knee to our chest. When you're bringing your knee to your chest, think about pulling it down and towards your hip. So not straight down, but inwards. And as you're pulling, pull that knee to the outer side of your chest, closer to your armpit, and pulling in. Let's hold for several breaths. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Nice. Alrighty. Come to the other side. Same idea. Pulling in and down and slightly outside our ribs. Whew. Pulling in. Breathing in and out. Breathing in, out. Breathing in and out. Cool. Let's grab that strap and place it, oh, that was a good one, into the center of our foot and pulling towards our hip. It's not about coming super high up. It's about creating space within our hip, pulling in. Oh. And then we'll go out to the side. Luckily I have this table for support, but using the strap can help as well. Oh. Cool. We'll go switch sides. Pulling in towards your hip and holding. Flexing your toes towards your face. Continuing to breathe. In and out. Dropping this leg to the side. You can bring your other arm, right out arms far out, counterbalance, and using your elbow along with the strap to allow your leg to be supported as it stretches out to the side. You want to ensure that your hips and both tailbones are flat on the ground and your torso is not twisted. If you're over rotating and your hip lifts off the ground, that's not doing it right. Oh, all right, coming back to center. Let's take a block and stick it underneath our butt. Oh, whew. Do a forward fold. It's another opportunity to take a strap and place it underneath a foot, keeping your chest tall and pulling on the foot and finding that stretch within. Oh. Breathing in and out. In and out. Breathing in and out. Oh, wow, that sun feels great on my face. Breathing in and out. Let's switch sides. Other leg. Keeping our torso tall and long as we pull this leg closer to us, nice and tight. Awesome. Just gonna make sure that the video is still recording. We are still recording, I think. Yes, still recording. Good, good, good. Alrighty. Let's do some incline push-ups to begin. So for these incline, we're gonna start a little bit wider than our chest. We're gonna ensure that our belly is sucked tight against our backbone as we push in. So as we come down, a nice explosive back up. Let's do 5 really strong. So come down, touch the chest and back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. So when you're thinking about this, ensure your spine and stomach and belly button are staying nice and tight. Don't allow your belly to push out. This is not good core. Squeeze in and hold. Also squeeze your glutes so they're nice and tight and you're a nice solid plank of wood as you're pressing down. Don't allow your butt to stick out or to press in like this. Okay? So we'll do 5 more with good form. Thinking about squeezing our glutes nice and tight, engaging our core, and then dropping down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Really good. Let's do some arm swings to warm up those shoulders again. So as we're doing this, we want to keep our arms nice and straight and then slap our back. Good power. You should feel it as you slap your back, creating space within our shoulders and joints. Also, this light tapping on your back and spine helps create blood circulation throughout your body. It creates space within the joints in your shoulders as well as in your pecs. We'll do some swings from up top, keeping our arms straight and swinging down. It should be a pendulum. You can feel the arms swing back and then back up. Let's do a couple more of these at your own pace, but keep that arm straight. Don't have bends. Nice and straight. And allow the pendulum to swing. Continuing to breathe, thinking about your core, belly sucked into that spine, and engage your glutes. All right, we're gonna do a twist. We're gonna bring our right arm underneath our left and clasp underneath our hands. If you're unable to do this, you can grab a towel or a rope to help you. So you can flip it around like this and hold the rope. So we'll come here and hold for a couple of breaths, breathing in and out, breathing in and out, in, out, breathing in, out. Let's switch sides. Whew. Breathing in and out, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Let's shake out those shoulders. Breathe out, release that good energy, shake them. Whew. So good. All right, now we're gonna take this right arm and keep it straight, and then we're gonna bring this left arm over top. We're placing it at the elbow bend. The bottom arm is pushing up and the top arm is pushing down and creating more space within your shoulders. Let's be here for a couple of breaths. And then we'll switch. Thinking about keeping your fingers nice and stretched in all directions, expansive, ever moving forward. Cool. For this one, you can also use a rope or a strap or a towel, whatever you want. Bring one hand behind your back and pull in. If you're able to, you can grab with your hands, and we'll hold for a couple of breaths. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Feeling a stretch in your front pectoral as well as your left shoulder. And then we switch. Oh, wonderful. I can feel that stretch way deeper in my right, and we'll hold here for a couple of breaths. Breathing in and out. Oh man, these mountains are glorious. So good. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. One more breath. Breathing in and out. Oh, shaking out those elbows, shoulders again, the whole body, shake it out. We're going to clasp our hands behind our back and pull down. You can have your right finger over left, whichever, holding here for a couple of breaths. This is something you should do every morning. It's a really great workout and stretch for your pecs and shoulders, allowing for great posture. Oh, and then we'll switch hands to be on top. Oh, and breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Whew. This next one can be quite challenging. You can place your hands with the back of your hands facing each other to begin, but the goal is to get your palms to be flat against each other on your back, creating again more space in our shoulder girdle and our pectorals. You can also feel this stretch in your hands and your forearms. It's quite wonderful. Alrighty. Wonderful. Let's do a couple more push-ups, but when we're doing these, we're going to keep our elbows tight to our body and with our thumbs slightly pointing up, forward, and our fingertips outwards. And we're going to keep our arms as close as we can to our body, and we're going to move as slow as possible. So think about 5 counts moving downward. So as we're here, our fingertips are slightly forward, our thumbs are slightly out, and we're holding in as we drop down, and then slowly back up. Thinking about that core, squeezing it in nice and tight, and again. Two. 3. 4. 5. Oh, wonderful. If you have a table, you can place your hands on the table. Again, stretching your fingers to the ends of the universe, creating space on our shoulders with a nice forward fold. Alrighty, let's do some explosive push-ups. Let's just focus on popping off the table a little bit, okay? So with this pop, it's a very explosive push off the ground, and then we can lower pretty quickly. Alright, so let's give this a shot. So So as we come down, up off, okay? Just like that. We'll do a couple of these. Try to do as many as you can until your form is bad. And what I mean by bad form is that your core is pushing out instead of sucking in. And if your hips start dropping, that's also not good. We want to keep that nice strong plank. Let's see what happens with my form. Whew, it's a little chilly. Alrighty. I think the last two were in bad form. I felt like my hips were starting to drop in, but we'll review in the video and see. Okay, wonderful. Let's find our elastic strap, okay? For medium resistance training, we're gonna do bicep curls. We're gonna break it up into 3 groups. We're gonna do our lower, middle, and top. Okay, so when we're doing our lowers, we're only gonna come to 90 degrees and then lower back down. We'll do 8 of these. With a slight half-second pause at the top. Alrighty, and then we're gonna come from 90 degrees to here. Alrighty, let's do 8 of those. Alright, and then finally we're gonna stay at the top and only do this maybe 30-degree movement. Whew, I feel it, I feel it. Alrighty, let's switch sides. We'll do the lowers first. We'll do 8 of these. We'll do the middles. And then we'll just do the top. Alrighty, take a little break, maybe drink some water, shake it out, connect to your breath. I'm gonna sit for just a moment, connecting with my breath. When you're connecting with your breath, try to find a comfortable seat where you can sit up straight, allowing your spine to be nice and long. Breath flows easily in and out, like the natural waves of the ocean. They just flow. Keeping your chin nice and parallel with the ground. Maybe slightly raised up, allowing your shoulders to relax back and down. Whew. Enjoying the moment. Alrighty, let's do more of these curls. Alright, let's work on the full range of motion, but at the top we are going to pause for a second. Okay, so as we curl up, pause, lock that off, fighting the resistance, and then back down. Something else to focus on is engaging your core, sticking your belly button against your spine, staying up nice and tall, and squeezing. Don't hunch or lean to one side. All right, let's switch sides. Wonderful. Oh. Take a little break from that. Let's do some dips. Use this bench. We're going to engage our core, allow us to just stay nice and lean. And we're going to come down for the dip. Coming down nice and deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wonderful. Alrighty, let's see. Alright, we'll do one more. This is a 30-pound kettlebell. I don't know what that is in kg, maybe like 15. But I just want you to hold the kettlebell or weight and walk and ensure that your spine is straight. You want to prevent this kind of motion. And so this is working on your abductors in your core, and it's the fighting muscles. So we'll walk a little bit this way. Alright, man, that's kind of like a taste of what I think a workout would be. If we did hour sessions, it would be longer, maybe more weights, more push-ups, more dips, definitely some planks, but this is a good place to start. And if we want to keep working together in the future, we can make this happen. I mean, if you want to have me just do a live session with you, I can watch what you're doing and then give feedback and tips in the moment. But considering we're 12 hours apart, I thought that this would be the best. Yeah, let me know what you think. And yeah, so for today's workout, you'll need a kettlebell or a weight of good amount in weight, a resistance band of heavy strength, usually black is the strongest, a strap so that it can support you in your stretches, a block to sit on, some water, and potentially a bench or a chair that you can use to do the assisted push-ups with. All right, well, have a great day, and we'll chat soon.